Hello everyone and welcome if you've been here before. A very big welcome back to you. If you're new here, a very big welcome to you. I hope I can entertain you, earn that like and maybe even that subscription today. So, Formula One season 2023 is done. The uh, the last race was Sunday, and I don't think anyone was surprised at who won. I really think everyone expected that. But what are my thoughts on the season? I think if you take away and you don't really look at the dominance of Red Bull, and you look at this season as a whole, with the midfield battles were really good. Oh, I really don't feel good today. But I think the midfield racing was really good. Even the tail end racing wasn't that bad. I do think that a lot of the teams that generally have shown that they the hell that they the lower end teams really did show a lot of promise, especially towards the end of the season. Especially Haas went from basically sitting last every race to at least be fighting the midfield a lot. Um, Williams was Williams was what I found was the surprise. Um, Seeing that last couple of seasons, I mean, Williams and Haas have basically been fighting for the worst of the worst. They've been fighting for that last spot, and I think Alex Albon actually really showed himself well. And as I said, I think towards the end of the season, I think Williams actually started doing really well for themselves. I was a bit disappointed in Ferrari, and I was a bit disappointed in Aston Martin. I mean, Aston Martin started really, really well, and then they just shit the bit. Um, it looked like Mercedes just gave up. It really did. Um, that's just my personal thought. Um, I think that Mercedes tried to go their own way, and Mercedes ended up biting the bullet because they tried to go outside the box with some of their designs, and it just didn't. They just didn't get the return on investment that they could have, and I think that was a major disappointment because I was actually looking forward to Mercedes versus Red Bull up at the top, and basically it just became Red Bull. The odd time Ferrari was up there, and the odd time George Russell was up there, but for the most part, I mean, for the most part, there really wasn't much going on, especially by the top. As I said, midfield, AlphaTauri towards the end of the season started to pick up. I mean, they started off with an absolutely atrocious season. Um, I said Haas. I think Haas has the potential now to be a midfield team, and they showed that they have that potential. But at the same time, I don't think that they're going to be able to last with everybody else. But that's just my opinion. And the good thing about opinions is everyone has their own. So let's talk about next year, 2024 season. What are we looking at for 2024? I think we're going to be looking at the exact same thing. I think Red Bull is just going to dominate. I think runners up is basically going to be between Aston Martin and Ferrari. I think Mercedes will win the midfield. I think AlphaTauri will be fighting with Mercedes for the midfield. And Williams. I think Haas will probably end up on the bottom again. Because even though they have showed that improvement, as I said, I don't think that they will be able to keep going and keep pushing it to the level that they need to. But once again, my opinion. Um, do I think Logan Sargent really will last next year? I got a feeling Logan Sargent is going to go the way of Nick DeVries. I got a feeling that Sargent has a lot of potential, but he has the wrong team. Do I see them getting rid of Perez? No. Like, there are a lot of rumors right now that Perez is going to be gone, all that. I don't think they're going to Nick DeVries Perez. I really don't. I think Perez will work out his contract and then retire. And because if I remember correctly, Perez's contract is done at the end of next year, or the end of next season. So I think he's going to do that one, and then I think, because he's already said, like Perez already said that if they keep adding races, he'll quit. I mean, I don't really blame him. I mean, what are they up to now? 24 races? So it's either 23 or 24. But I do think that Perez will basically play out next season. He'll play second fiddle to Verstappen. And I think Russell will outshine Hamilton. I think Tsunoda will outshine Ricciardo, which is unfortunate because Ricciardo is my favorite. I think Albon will outshine his teammate. And that's about it. I mean, would I like to, as I said, would I like to see it a lot closer next year? I really would. I would love to see it a lot closer next year. I would love to see basically racing like the 80s, where they're racing all the way to the line. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening. I got a feeling that it's going to be another year of domination. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's been my opinion. Let me know what you think. Do you think that my opinions have merit, or do you think I am just being an idiot? Leave me a comment down the bottom. Tell me who your favorite driver is and where you think they're going to place next year. And if you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.